Hello everyone. So welcome you all to Ashok Tutorials Meghalaya's first MTET channel. So my dear friends, we have been discussing about the D.El.Ed entrance test, right? And in the last video, I have solved the D.El.Ed question paper of 2020 for you, right? The entrance paper. And in this video, I am going to share with you the question paper of D.El.Ed entrance 2021. So as I told you last time in the previous video, that if you have the questions of previous years or 23 24, then please share with me so that I can make a video for you all and it is beneficial for you, right? So please do that. If you have, do be generous enough to share with me, right? So let us start. So the first question we have is, find the simple interest on rupees 5,200 for 2 years at 6% per annum. So option number A 450, then B 524, C 600, and D 624. So here the correct option is option number D, that is rupees 624. All right. Next question. Resources that take long geological time for the formation are called renewable resource, reserve, community resources, or non-renewable resources. So here the correct option is option number D, the last one, right? What is that? That is non-renewable resources. All right, let's go to question number 3 now. Industries that use minerals and metals as raw materials are called what? Number A, agro-based industries, metal-based industries, mineral-based industries, or none of the above. So the answer for question number 3 is option number C, that is mineral-based industries. What is that? Mineral-based industries. Next question we have is, the lines that adjoin different places with the same pressure are known as contour, isotherm, isobar, or seismograph. So here the correct option is option number C, that is isobar. What is that? Isobar, right? Next question is, which property of metals is used for making bell and strings of numerical instruments like sitar and violin? Sonorousness, malleability, ductility, conductivity. What is that? Of course, everybody knows this. I know the correct option here is option number A, that is sonorousness, right? Sonorousness. You know sonorosity, right? It is the ability or the sound, the vibration sound produced by the strings, right? That is not the string, actually it is the sonorous sound made by the metals. All right, yes, not strings, it is the ringing sound produced by the metals. All right, that is known as sonorosity. You will find this one in class 9, actually class 9 science textbook. Next we have is question number 6. Movement of sunflower in accordance with path of sun is due to chemotropism, geotropism, phototropism, or hydrotropism. This also is there in class 9, right? So the correct option here is option number C, it is phototropism. Photo means light, tropism means movement, right? Next question we have is question number 7, right? Yes. So what type of energy is derived from heated groundwater? Geothermal energy, hydroelectric energy, solar energy, nuclear energy. Which one? So the correct option here is geothermal energy. Geothermal energy. Next question. Which of the following process does not replenish the soil with nutrients? Manuring, crop rotation, use of fertilizers, plowing. So here the best option is option number C, that is use of fertilizers. Use of fertilizers. Next question we have is, who wrote the Constitution of India? This is very easy question, right? So here without a second thought, you can just select option number A, that is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, right? Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Then the person who established British rule in India was Robert Clive, William Dupleix, Warren Hastings, or Harry Verhulst. So who was the person who established British rule in India? It is option number A, Robert Clive. Robert Clive, right? Now, what does vitamin K deficiency leads to? Problem in digestion, problem in calcium metabolism, problem in blood coagulation, all of the above. So the best option here is option number C, that is problem in blood coagulation. All right. Next question here. Which of the following is a pair of viral disease? Ringworm and AIDS, common cold and AIDS, dysentery, common cold, typhoid, tuberculosis. So the best option here is option number, which option? Viral disease. All right. So it is option number B, common cold and AIDS, right? Yes, let's go with question number 13 now. In the human body, the hormone which is secreted into the blood and which controls the rate of heart is adrenaline, thyroxine, insulin, testosterone. Which one do you think? It is option number A, adrenaline, right? Adrenaline rush. You will hear the term always. Next question is, which of the following is not a web browser? Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Front Page. Without a second thought, your correct option is option number D, that is Microsoft Front Page. It is not a web browser. 15. The computer or server on the internet is also known as PC, host, client, browser. Which one do you think is the correct option? Here's the option number B, that is host. In HTTPS, S means what? Secret socket secure software. What does S stands for? It stands for option number C, that is secure. My grandfather works very blank. Complete the sentence with the correct option. My grandfather works very fast. Option number C, fast. Find the correct word. Irrelevant. Everything is irrelevant. You should know the spelling. Which one has the correct spelling here? So option number D, irrelevant. All right. Kindle. Find the word with opposite in meaning. Ignite, ignore, encourage, extinguish. So the opposite antonym of kindle will be option number D, extinguish. All right, extinguish. Well, next question we have is, select the proper prefix blank impressive. What is that? The correct option here is option number B, that is in. B, in. Change into passive voice by choosing the right option from the following sentences. Never tell a lie. A lie is not told. Do not tell a lie. Let a lie never be told. Never tell any lie. So which one do you think is the correct option here? Option number C, let a lie never be told. All right. What is the correct synonym for the word acumen in the following sentence? She possessed a sharp teaching acumen and an ability to achieve expected learning outcomes. Ignorance, ingenuity, insensitivity, or ineptness. So here the correct option is option number B, that is ingenuity. Right. Identify the correct form of adverb to fill in the blank. The teacher was blank appreciated for her constant efforts to produce good results. Of course, we know that in 90% or 95% of the schools, teachers never get appreciation, right? I feel really very bad when a teacher does something wrong. The administration, they behave like what to say, they behave like you have asked for their kidney, right? They behave like everything went upside down. Any favor a teacher needs. So I personally not seen any appreciation much for the teachers. So teachers are always deprived of their rights as well. So teachers, for me, being a teacher, I know how we teachers, we suffer in silence, right? So we suffer a lot. So hardly anybody appreciates us, be it students, be it parents, be it the administration. So hardly we get any appreciation. Whatever it is, our job is a noble job, right? So we keep on doing good deeds without any expectations in return. But of course, if anybody appreciates, we feel really very good, right? Anyways, whether anybody appreciates or not, I personally appreciate all the teachers, be it private school teachers, government school teachers, ad hoc, deficit, whatever, right? I know how much hard work you teachers are doing. So my appreciation, Ashok Tutorials appreciation, is always there for the teachers for their selfless service, right? So now identify the correct form of adverb to fill in the blanks. The teacher was blank appreciated for her constant efforts to produce good results. So here the correct option is option number D, that is highly appreciated, right? Now next question we have is words written on a tombstone in the memory of a person who died is known as stela, prologue, epilogue, epitaph. So what do we call a word written on the tomb of a person who passed away? It is option number D, epitaph, right? Now the major aim of teaching poetry is vocabulary development, engagement and appreciation, development of grammar, or making learners to become poets. It is option number B, that is an engagement and appreciation. What is that? Engagement and appreciation, right? Which country's president was the chief guest at the Republic Day's parade in the year 2023? It is option number B, Egypt. Option number B, Egypt. RQPONM blank IHGFED. Find the missing letter. This is reasoning question. Very easy and very simple, this one, right? I'll directly give you the answer here. It is option number C. It is LKJ. If Noida is written as OPJEB, then what will the code for Delhi be? So it is option number C, that is EFMIJ. It is very easy, all right? Very easy, this reasoning. Whenever I get time, I'll teach you, all right? Question number 34. A and B are brothers, C and D are sisters. A's son is D's brother. How is B related to C? Now the question number 34, it is option number D, uncle, right? Uncle. Now in a row of 62 persons, Rahul is 36th from left side of the row and Nitesh is 29th from the right side of the row. Find out the number of persons between them. These questions are very easy and simple reasoning questions. Option number A, that is 1, all right? Option number A, that is 1. Now we will go to 36. I think this one, yes, this is 36. We'll find 36 here. So one day, two friends, Shanbor and Salseng, started from school and cycled 10 kilometers southwards, turned right and cycled 7 kilometers, and turned right and cycled 10 kilometers, and then turn left and cycled 10 kilometers. How many kilometers will they have to cycle to reach their school straight? 10, 17, 19, 20. So the best option here is option number B, that is 17 kilometers. 37. Effectiveness of teaching has to be judged in terms of syllabus coverage, students' interest, use of teaching aids in the classroom, learning outcomes of the students. So it is option number, which one? Option number D, that is learning outcomes of the students, all right? Next question. Most appropriate meaning of behavior is modification of behavior, acquisition of knowledge, inculcation of knowledge, or personal judgment. It is option number A, modification of behavior. Now question number 39. A learner combines his or her previous schemas or modified them as per new experiences. The process of combining or modifying existing schema and to arrive at a new scheme is known as accommodation, assimilation, adaptation, equilibration. Which one? This I have taught in detail. This particular topic I have taught in detail in my YouTube. You can find the video there. So in the option number C is correct option. There is adaptation. The largest government-run program for early childhood care and education is Midday Meal Scheme, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, Integrated Child Development Services, or Rajiv Gandhi National Creche Scheme. So for question number 40, it is option number C, Integrated Child Development Services. All right. Let's go to question number 41 now. 41 also will be in this page. Yes. As a teacher, what will you do to develop the quality of discipline among the students? Enforce the discipline rules? Never. Get the rules obeyed? Never. Allow them to take responsibilities? Of course. Punish them? This word does not exist. So it is option number C, allow them to take responsibilities. All right. A teacher professionalism means the extent to which a teacher subscribes to a professional code and standard. A teacher has to teach for the sake of getting salary? Never. A teacher must have completed professional teacher training course before his or her appointment? All of the above. So 42, the correct option is option number A, right? The extent to which a teacher subscribes to a professional code and standards, right? Next question is, the function of a teacher is primarily that of a guru, tending to personal and spiritual needs of children, a service station attendant, filling students' mind with knowledge, a director, organizing and planning worthwhile experiences for the class, a guide helping children progress towards maximum growth. So 43, the best option is option number D, a guide helping children progress towards maximum growth. All right. Which of the following affects an individual's development at the given time? Their experiences, interaction of nature and nurture, inherited potentialities, social pressure on the individual. So here the best option is option number B, there is interaction of nature and nurture. Interaction of nature and nurture. While dealing with juvenile delinquents, teachers should play them with jokes, talk to them frankly and guide and channelize, complain to the principal against them, none of the above. So the best option here without a second thought is option number B, that is talk to them frankly and guide and channelize. All right. See, I also don't have much time, so that's why I'm making video for you in hurry. All right, so don't mind. All right, let's continue. 46, according to NEP 2020, how much percent of a child's cumulative brain development occurs prior to the age of 6? Over 85%, over 95%, over 75%, or 65%. So here the best option is option number A, that is over 85% of the brain is formed. If A is to B is equal to 3 is to 4, B is to C is equal to 7 is to 9, C is to D is equal to 5 is to 7, find A is to D by choosing the correct answer from the options below. 9 is to 1, 7, 9 is to 12, 5 is to 12, 5 is to 11, or 7 is to 13. So here the best option is option number B, that is 5 is to 12. 5 is to 12. How many sides are there in a decagon? How many sides are there in a decagon? See, deca means 10. All right, so option number D. Option number D. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon, heptagon, right? Now the set A equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 represent the set of whole numbers, integers, natural numbers, or even numbers. 49, the correct answer is option number A, that is whole numbers. Whole numbers, since 0 is there, we call it as whole numbers. All right, a triangle that has two equal angles and two equal sides is called what? It is very, very easy, the simplest one. Option number A, right angle triangle. Option number B, equilateral triangle. Option number C, isosceles triangle. Option number D, none of the above. So here the best option is option number C, that is isosceles triangle or isosceles triangle, whatever you call it. So these triangles have got two equal sides. All right, two equal angles and two equal sides. All right, so this is all in this video. So let us see what more I can do for you to help you out in your entrance exam for D.El.Ed. But please do make sure that if you have the question paper, then you are sharing with me. All right, so wish you all the best and good luck.